Lecture 3, Importing Data from Excel and CSV. Now that you have learned the Power BI desktop interface and installed it on your device, it's time to bring in the heart of any analysis data. In this lecture, we'll focus on how to import data into Power BI from two of the most common sources, Excel files and CSV, comma-separated values files. These formats are everywhere, from school assignments to business reports, so being able to import and work with them smoothly is a must-have skill. Today, we'll walk through how to connect Power BI to external files stored on your computer, review the Navigator window that previews your data, and understand what happens behind the scenes when your file is loaded into Power BI. By the end of this lecture, you will be able to confidently bring in your own datasets and be ready to start working with them in future lessons. Objectives of the lecture. By the end of this lecture, you will be able to learn how to import Excel files into Power BI, learn how to import CSV files into Power BI, understand how to use the Navigator window to preview and select tables, get familiar with how Power BI stores imported data. Importing data from Excel files. Let's start with Excel, since it's one of the most common tools students and professionals use. Step 1. Click Get Data. Open Power BI Desktop from here, and you can just click on this blank report. Go to this File tab, and here is the option called Get Data. You can click on that and you can choose any of these options, but as we are working on Excel, so we can just click on that. Step 2. Choose your file. Browse to find the Excel file on your computer and open it. Step 3. Use the Navigator. Power BI will show a Navigator window. Here you will see a list of all the sheets and tables in the Excel file. You can click on each one to preview the data. For example, we have only this one, so you can just check this and you can just see the data in here, as we have all these rows and columns with all these dates as well. Step 4. Select and load. When it is unchecked, then the transform data and load is unclickable. Choose the sheet or table you want, then click any of these. Load if the data is already clean and ready, but you can just click on transform data if you want to clean it in Power Query. We'll do this in the next lecture. So for now, we'll just click on this. It is loading. Once you click load, Power BI imports the data and you will see your fields appear on the right hand side of the screen under fields pane. Here you can see we have all these columns and fields in here. So you can choose any of these to show the data. For example, if you want to see the data of total, region and item, and you can just have this graph in here. And you can choose any of these visualization as well. For example, if you want to see in a pie chart, you can click in here and this data will be converted into pie chart. And you can use a donut chart as well, like in here, and you can use any of these as per the data you have clicked on. Importing data from CSV files. CSV files are simpler. They usually contain one table of plain text data separated by columns. Step 1. Get data. You can just go to this file tab. Here's the option called Get Data. You can click on that. And now here's the option called Text or CSV. Now click on that. Step 2. Browse and select file. As we have saved this file with this .csv extension, you can just click on that and click open. Here you can see all this data has been previewed, as all this data has been separated by commas. Step 3. Review the preview. Power BI will show you a preview of the data and automatically detect the delimiter, like commas or semicolons. Step 4. Click load or transform. Just like with Excel, you can either load the data right away or open it in Power Query for editing. So, after clicking load, here you have this data available, as the first one was in Excel sheet and the second one is in CSV file. So when you just click on these items, you can just have a graph in here, and when you just click on any of this visualization, you have this record as well. Make sure your CSV does not have column headers repeated or blank rows at the top. Power BI will treat the first row as headers by default. What happens after importing? Once you have imported your data, the fields pane will show your tables and columns. The table view will let you inspect the values directly. The model view will show you how the data connects to other tables later on. We'll explore this in future lectures. Keep in mind, the data is stored inside your Power BI file. So even if you delete the original Excel or CSV file from your computer, it won't affect your current project unless you set up a live connection. Common issues to avoid. Missing headers. Make sure the first row of your file has clear column titles. Merge cell in Excel. Power BI doesn't handle merge cell well. Use simple, flat tables. File changes. If you move or rename the original file, Power BI might lose the connection. Always keep your files in an organized folder.